gets them every time.
You're such a jerk.
Hey, come on, guys. It's supposed to be fun, remember? That's right, damn it. We're supposed to be having fun.
Brenda, I have a great idea. Why don't you and I stay on different sides of the room? That way nobody has to see it. Kelly, at this point, I'm sorry that we can't stay on opposite sides of the stage.
Ooh. Shannen Doherty may have played a typical teenager on TV, but off-screen she gained a reputation as a Hollywood bad girl, so to speak. But now she has a book called Bad Ass, a hard-earned guide to living life with style and the right attitude. Shannen Doherty, I assume you are now a badass, which is the right attitude.
Yes.
Right.
And I mean, a badass is always a work in progress. So I'm still growing. I'm still getting there.
But it's a goal to be.
It is a goal to be a badass, because a badass, the definition of a badass to me is a person who's strong and confident, but has integrity, compassion, morals, values.
Well, were you a badass when you were on 90210?
No.
Or were you just a hellraiser at that point?
No, I wasn't a hellraiser. The book talks a lot about that point in time in my life, and that it wasn't. I mean, a hellraiser, a bad girl, a B-word, all of those things are somebody that has a lot of maliciousness inside of them.
Right.
And I was never malicious. It was simply that I had, a father that was really ill, and had almost lost my mom when I was 10, and I was scared. I was running, and fear was driving me and my attitude at that point in time.
And these are some of the pictures that are in the book.
That's my mom.
Aww.
Yeah, she's great.
And you say that a lot. You've learned a lot. I know in your 20s you went through different things. You got your DUI, and I remember that picture, and devastated for you because I watched you on 90210. But you said you're almost glad that some of these things happened to you because you've learned a lot, grown a lot.
I am glad. I mean, I'm not happy that I got a DUI. It was the most embarrassing, humiliating experience of my life. I embarrassed my parents, and they definitely raised me better than that. But it was the turning point for me. It was my personal low. And that's when you have to turn things around and say, I'm going to go on this journey. I'm going to grow. I'm going to evolve as a person. I'm going to be a badass. I'm going to be who my parents raised me to be.
Who should be buying this book? I mean,
everyone. I know that you. I mean, weren't you telling me that you were reading it last night?
No,
and he has 2 daughters.
You told me I mastered the subject already. But how do you?
That's true.
But will some kids, will they get the wrong idea? I mean, how do you really differentiate what it means to be a bad?
It is. I give the definition in that book of what a badass is. It is clearly defined that, bullying people, that is not badass.
That's wrong.
That's way wrong.
Bad.
So
that's just plain bad.
That's just plain bad. That's just plain wrong. You're not a nice person. Period.
And Shannen, growing up in the South, we learn, be so sweet, not always say what's on your mind, and then there's the other extreme, the other B word. You're as a badass being more of a compromise in the middle and not being a doormat.
I think women were at times they could be doormats, or they would come on too strong. It was like they felt
Who's the greatest bad A in history? Who is that?
My grandmother.
Okay, and who's second? Publicly, who's a great?
Publicly, I mean, I think there's so many examples. I think Reese Witherspoon is a badass. I think Angelina Jolie is a badass.
I can't believe we've been saying this word.
How about Hillary Clinton?
We're allowed to say this word.
We're not sure. We are really not sure.
I'm not sure.
So basically, we maybe just bleeped.
Hillary Clinton, is she one?
For some people, Hillary Clinton is probably a badass.
First lady?
Absolutely. Sure.
Shannen, you go through a lot. A lot of people in their teens right now, in their 20s, trying to figure things out. You did it publicly, and you come out with the conclusion that you ended up this way, and that is badass.
Thank you.
You might be getting us fired, though, for saying this word on morning television.
A hard-earned guide to living life with style and the right attitude. Shannen Doherty, thanks so much.
Thank you.